So yeah, I'm back. I was away from making content for a little while because I needed that break, and also I couldn't really train. Like, I had a shoulder injury that I got while training. It was actually quite funny, to be fair. So basically, I was training with one of my boys. If you guys know Josh, obviously he was in the Box Master Shred series. And what happened was that I was just doing shoulder press on some really good weights. And as I was doing it, he said the most out of context. Like, when you have that session when your boy just tells you something out of context and you can't fucking stop laughing, right? So I was just doing my reps. I was doing my reps like, he said something to me and I couldn't. I was like, what? And then as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh shit. I was like, I fucking twisted my ankle again, the hand thing again, my wrist. And then also I felt a bit of a pull on my laterals, which was not too good. And then I tried doing lateral raises and it just started hurting. So I went back to my physio and turns out an old injury of mine, which I had actually trained back to recovery more than nearly 2 years ago, has decided to make a comeback over the summer. So during the summer, while everyone was looking shredded and lean, I was putting on weight because man was injured. Like, I tried to keep in shape, I tried to train, but every time I did, it flared up and it really was a pain. Like, I couldn't move my arm every time I trained it. So I'm back in the gym now. I have been training for the past few weeks now. I've got back into the consistency of kind of training, and I've also managed to kind of make a new timetable for myself where I can also focus on my content along with university. So yeah, and work, of course. But yeah, so I have a really great opportunity that's coming up to me, and it's like a full circle moment. So basically what it is the obviously I started training at 16. I'm 22 years old now. The gym I trained at was in my local town in my college, which was like an old school bodybuilding gym, and it's right across the road from the local theatre. Now, there is a PCA first timers natural bodybuilding show that happens every June, and I'll be competing in June 2026. So this is definitely something I'm looking forward to. I was supposed to compete this year, but due to injury and a lot of responsibilities and stuff that I had, I couldn't. Like, I didn't feel I was bringing my best physique forward, but right now I have enough time. Like, I have until December to cut. Then January is where I want to kind of go into bringing, like, okay, cool, what's my physique out? Where's it at? What do I need to build from here? And go down that route. So obviously it is going to be fun. Today is Tuesday, the 11th of November, which is International Singles Day as well. So yeah, to all you singles out there like me, enjoy the day. But apart from that, we're going to go to gym in a bit. I am really looking forward to tonight's session. I'm thinking of doing, like, I've just been getting back into the gym. I've got comfortable training again, but I am focused more on like hypertrophy and resistance because I want to kind of get more connection first. Like, for the next few weeks, that's what my training regimen is going to look like. Then I'll get back into the aspect of like training heavy and going down that route. So today's session, we'll be doing a bit of back, a little bit of chest, arms, like, a good session. So yeah, that's the motive today. Not gonna. So yeah, this is my kitchen. As you can see, it's a little bit messy, but again, I just literally got back from uni. I've done my thing. So let's get my thing here. So I've got 2 shakers. This is my new one though. I've had this for a little while, and I've more or less just been hopping back onto eating what I would when I cut. Now, for me, an average meal when I cut would be, so in the mornings it'd either be three biscuits of like Weetabix chocolate with some honey and milk, and sometimes if I feel like it, I'd buy some chocolate from a corner shop, slice it down and put it in, and that's an energizing breakfast for me. And it's easy, it digests pretty easily, so it doesn't force any extra weight. It's between that and also eggs. So I usually have 3 eggs, salami, 5 green chilies, like the finger chilies. I cook them with tomatoes as well, and I'd have some bread with it. That is what my breakfast would look like. Lunch, it's usually either like a sandwich deal from Tesco's, or I'd come back and I'd eat something like whatever I've got in my fridge. Most cases, I'd make a sandwich here, and then I'd have that. Like me, I love my sandwiches. Yeah. So right now, let's just get this. I think my creatine, hang on, my protein drop. Oh, let's go. Oh yes, we're having a berry burst impact creatine today. So usually, I think I personally, just out of choice, I would go 2 scoops, but today, because it's gonna be a pretty hefty session, and I do feel I'm gonna have to lock in with some cardio at the end as well. So I'm going to put 2.5 scoops, which would be about 5 grams a scoop. So we're talking about 12.5 grams. Now with this personally, I really feel like there's a lot I could do. Like, personally, I want to do a lot more of my content this year. One thing I do want to bring back, and if you guys want it as well, be sure to check in the comments, which is the Box vs Shred series. So last time, obviously, it started off as a thing where I was trying to help my mate Josh get in shape, which he did. I've kept up with him. I've kept in contact with him post uni, and he's kept himself in shape. He looked pretty great for his physique on as graduation day, which I'll chuck a picture of him in a bit. And then yeah, like you'll see a picture of him somewhere here. And then after that, I'm feeling like I want to make that more of a series now. So with the Box versus Shred series, I ideally want to make it like each season. So season 1 was with Josh, where I helped him get in shape. Season 2 will more or less be with someone else. Again, they'll be able to get in shape. They'll be able to kind of I'll help them grow their account in that aspect as well. And yeah, if you guys do want to see something like that, drop it below in the comments with like a yes, we want to see it. You know, like make sure so I know what you guys are after. Personally, I want to do it anyways. Right now, my focus is on my shred series itself because I need to cut down. I'm currently at 94.7 kilos. So going from 105 kilos to 94.7 within the span of a month and a half, for me, it's great. Like I've lost a lot of water weight. But now's where I need to really lock in. Because the main reason for my bulk was because I didn't have any abs. Like I cut down, I was in the best shape of my life, but I had no abs. And for me, that was a game changer because I think the last time I was closest or I could visually see my abs was post lockdown. Like when everyone was locked into their training, I was getting to be my biggest, and that was when I last saw my abs. So for me, it's like I need them, especially considering I want to step on stage. Like my abs and my lower chest is where I need to improve on the most. But yeah, so creatine's ready. The gym bag I'm gonna grab in a bit, and we are gonna go. Gym bag's ready, and I'm grabbing my headphones now. So I'm ready for the gym. I'm heading down. Hopefully I can get a great session in. It is quite late. It's about 10, 11ish now. So I'll go and get a session in, and then yeah, that's gonna be my day to be fair. So great time to be alive. Yo, what's up? So on the way to the gym now. Hopefully it's gonna be a great session, but until then, I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace out. Hey, so what's up YouTube? Basically, I couldn't really have the audio going on in the background because people were having convos and the gym was a little bit loud. I hopped back into a shoulder press in this segment and I more or less went from, so prior to this, I done 2 sets warming up, like 3 sets. I done 12 kilos, then 14 kilos and went on to 16 kilos and then just maxed out of that. And I think I gave about 18 kilos ago. I wanted to see if I was able to lift that, but unfortunately, I just about managed a rep with that, and I had to call it a day on the shoulder press, unfortunately. And then we moved over to the next few exercises, which unfortunately I couldn't get on camera. And now I am moving on to my favorite exercise of the day. So I went straight into it with a warm-up set. I had about 40 kilos on each side. It was 125 plate, 115 kilo plate on each side, and I was just going through mashing out a set like that. Personally, I kind of really enjoy this exercise compared to a lat pull down because I get a much more muscle connection on this than I would on a lat pull down. So here's where I failed in my set. I was a bit disappointed and I did feel like what's the point of doing it now? But then I kind of went forward with it and just ended up trying to put my all into it. Then I took off the extra plates I'd put on and replaced them with 5 kilo plates and just kind of went from there. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit pissed off with it because I was hoping to at least be able to lift like 120, but then I struggled with this, which was around 110ish. So I took the plates off, just put it down to fives, and just went on with my sets. Then from there, I went on to doing drop sets and worked my way back down. I did do a video. I'll try and put it up in a bit. But basically, I was lifting quite heavy. If I can lift heavy in this as well, then I was That self is not too bad, so I managed to go to 110, I believe. I'll look back at it in a bit. But yeah, so the first proper session back is not too bad. I worked from 12 kilo upwards on shoulder press and went up to about 16, then fell to 18 kilos, which was a bit of a burn. Because I used to be able to start at 18 and then go on until 24, 26, so that'll take time to work back into. Apart from that, my chest is down. I have to actually stick to resistance for that. Then this hasn't been too bad. Lateral run I keep away from. And there's just going to be back rows and some light body work, more or less. Some like planks and push-ups if I can. And I'll go straight to cardio, and that's a nice session. So I've been keeping it pretty chill at the moment. So today I've just come in, as soon as I got in, I hopped onto dumbbell shoulder press and tested what my strength was there. Because again, because of my shoulder injury, it's just hit. Oh, sorry. Here that's kind of done, which wasn't too bad. And basically I done that up until 16s. I could only record so much because there was quite a few people training as well, so I couldn't really do that. I'm still getting confident with the camera again at the gym. Apart from that, I think it's been alright. I've done a decent amount of upper body. I've done shoulders, I've done a bit of back, and then right now I'm going to do some divergent seated rows. And after that, I believe I'm just going to see what I'm feeling, but I'm honestly thinking I might just go to cables and do a bit of chest with that. And once I feel like I've completely done it up a bit, I'm going to go straight into cardio and at least try and get about 40 minutes vertical cardio done, and that'll be my session today. I'll tell you guys the entire workout plan later once I'm done. See you guys in a bit. So back from the gym now. I'm not gonna lie, I probably feel, let me take my hoodie off. It was alright, like the session went well, but I do feel that if I continue like this, the cut will go like really good. But I'm not gonna lie, I did feel a little bit insecure about my physique because I've been out at the gym for a little while and I'm not really confident. Like, you know how it is, body dysmorphia and that. But still, we go with it. So yeah, that's how it's been so far. Now I shall see you in my apartment. And I'm back in my yard now. Basically, so that was my session, that was my day. Not gonna lie, it's been so far so good. My shoulder didn't flare up as much, which was what one of my biggest worries was. Apart from that though, I do feel I could have maybe pushed myself a bit more, but I didn't because I've got a full shift tomorrow. So yeah, that's mostly my day. I will be back regularly. Like, this is my first vlog back. I'm gonna be posting more regularly as much as I can. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a comment if you want to see Bulks vs Shred season 2 come out soon, and make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. This is YasserLifts, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.